Hello, everyone, and welcome to another horrific review. Gotta took me a second to get that one out. I do brilliant at these things, just so professional. This one's actually a wee bit different. We're going to do a reaction now. Never done like a reaction video before, although I have watched a few. When I want to cheer myself up, especially when the media is just full of politics and guff and people yapping, reaction videos are always a good way to like make you smile, especially when it's like a band. I like a massive Iron Maiden fan, so I like sharing the experience with other people. A lot of it can be quite contrived, so I filter a lot of the reaction channels out because they watch the thing about 10 times and then they all laugh at the same place, etc. So, full disclosure, I haven't seen this yet. It's from our friends at Acrostar Films. Their Indiegogo campaign for It Came From Somewhere has about 6 days left to meet their target. I think they're just shy of a few $100, so they're nearly there. So this is just got the the trailer now out. We're getting a bit closer to production, so I thought I may as well jump on, have a look at this. I've gone tiny, so hopefully that's all works. What I've done as well, I've put the link to the trailer in the description so you can go look at it yourself. I've also put the link to the Indiegogo campaign and Acrostar's website, so go check those out. Support them, good bunch of guys. As you know, they've been on the show. I also reviewed Trip Out of Day. Was it last night? Was that last night or the night before? God, I'm losing track of myself. But hopefully you get the sound when we play this. And already we're seeing it's 1950s style. There's the bubble screen TV, the old tube. Used to be known as a tube because they're actually a cap that they're actually tubes, three primary colors for color TVs, and I think just the one or two for black and white. But that's the whole idea. At homage to back in the day. So if you are ready, we shall jump in. Oh, there we go. Got the got the music. Oh. That's someone's living room. Oh my god, that's all right, it's a parody. Right, let's jump back to me. No. Behave, YouTube. I'm jumping to other videos. And we're not here to talk about superhero nonsense because it's a horror channel, and we don't need to see junkies run about in screen in front of green screens. Cool. Let's see if I can. No. Sorry, we're having technological difficulties. There we go. Right. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick flick through this again. So I like this. I like all the start, the 1950s style, like the music. The overreaction, because even back then it was still, people still had a theater mindset, so all the sort of overreaction. Let's scroll forward. Very Star Trek-esque type aliens. Yeah, it's making me think of It Came to Earth and that kind of good stuff. Almost like a Mr. Star Trek 4, Spock and Kirk type vibe here. Wonder what that's about. So that was the thing. Everybody in like the 1950s was all received pronunciation still, so everybody talked and sounded the same. So you couldn't really differentiate between an alien and a human or people from different countries because everyone just spoke the same. That was kind of the way things were done. This kind of threw me off a bit because straight away we're seeing that it's in somebody's living room as opposed to a news desk. I think if this had been done like cardboard cutout desk, even a big wobbly thing at the back, even better. But I'm glad it's not part of the movie. That would have just taken me right out. So that's fair enough. It's going through the fact that it's the campaign. Sorry, let's scroll. Doink. What's that? Came from somewhere. Sorry, I'm trying to go to the perks. Where did that come up? Right. So for $1, you get a social media shout out. So if you contribute, throw $1 in, they'll give you a wee shout out to say thanks. You can of course contribute if you don't want anything back. It's if you want to help artists come out, get along with things. But that was $1. 100 people give $1. There you go. $100, 1,000 people. It's all about the greatest reach. If you get more people chipping a little bit, you get the target as opposed to one or two massive backers. And that's the whole point of getting the word out here. This is the bit I want to. If you're feeling flush, you can actually put on as an executive producer. $1. So if you want to, I suppose this is more for people who are networking with indie movies. I suppose that'll be more sort of their jam. So if they want to get their names and things, and they're looking to network with folks and all that, this isn't a bad way to do it. You think of if anyone's on social media, what likes the Facebook charge for ads? You could spend that money quite easily trying to promote a project and get absolutely nowhere. Google ads, not even talk about the price of those. Those ones that pop up all the time on like Google Games and stuff. They cost an absolute blinking fortune, and most people just click past. So to get your name mentioned and then you share it in your social media, etc., as part of your project, and then somebody does it with your campaign, that's how you get a bit of a network going. So in terms of a business proposition and advertising costs, not really very much. What we need to do, folks, starts with everybody involved. Obviously, I've spoken to Anne, Stephen, and Brian. He is involved with this, but I'm not seeing him. So that's everybody involved in the movie. Check them out. Is that it? Yep, right. That's the end of that. So there you go. Short trailer just gives you a wee bit of an idea of what it's about. As you know, this channel is a major proponent for supporting indie horror, independent creators. We need, with all the guff and toxicity coming out of Hollywood and trying to pit people against each other. Take these out now, so I'm not listening to it. We need to help independent creators. We need to try and get a parallel economy going. It's big, so we're not having to rely on these guys because they're gatekeeping, they're squashing people out if you don't fit in with them. And it's always been that way with Hollywood. If you don't fit in more with their social club as opposed to having any talent, they're not really interested. But also, it's from independent creators that people get noticed as well. So you have to start somewhere. You have to get something put together, created. If you've been able to do that, then you become viable property, and then there's chances of getting more. So that's what we're all about. Yeah, cool. I'll not lie, I didn't like the breaking news, but kind of took me out a bit. I think if had it been done in the same style throughout, but there you go. Yep, that's a trailer. It looks interesting. It looks that sort of vibe, just reminds me back in the day, Channel 4, Saturday nights, all the old Universal Monsters, the Godzilla movies, all that kind of stuff. That was my kind of Saturday night viewing when I was a kid. Stayed up late, 10 o'clock or so, and that was it. You watch these type of movies. So kind of harkens back to the day. Something I'll be looking forward to. But links are in the description. Check it out. If you're able to, support. If not, at least give this a share. Share the video around. Let other people see it. The more the merrier. You know what I mean? Like I said, 10 people throw in $1. There's $10. 100 people do it. 1,000. And you think of social media, that is more than possible. There's 6 days left, so that's plenty of time to meet and exceed the target. So got a comment. Who got? Oh, there's Dale. Love the trailer. Fantastic. Glad you did. I just watched it. I just thought the guy doing the news thing kind of took me out of it because he's doing it from a sofa. If he had been doing it from a desk and a blank wall, I'd have been more on board. A couple of cardboard cutout things. That's the only thing that took me out of it. Oh, right, Dale, do me a favor. Stick the link to your review in this video. Not in the comments, not in the chat, but the comments so people can see it, and then you can go and see Dale's review as well. And that's how we get the word out. That's how we get independent creators backed, is word of mouth. It's the most powerful thing still in today's age, is actually us speaking, recommending things and getting it out there. Simple as that. Like I said, we need something else, an alternative to Hollywood. So that's what we're trying to do. So yep, excellent, Dale. Yep, do that. Be fantastic. So there you go. That's all it takes. Just word of mouth. Spread the word about each other's projects, and that's how we come together and back each other, even if it's not monetarily. Like I said, I know everyone's struggling at the moment, and obviously living and bills are priority. But if you have a few spare pennies, little as $1, support something. If you can't do it, still get the word out. That costs nothing. Just a few shares around social media. Whatever platform, as you know, we're out in various platforms here. So whatever platform you find this on, share it about. But can ask no more. And looking forward to this happening. I know we're getting closer now to the movie actually taking place. These guys have their heart in the right place. I could tell that from speaking to them that they're genuinely passionate about the projects. So that's why personally I'm happy to back. You see a lot of Indiegogo stuff and you crowdfunding, and you don't know anything about the guys. And it seems a bit, why am I going to support these guys? But I can tell you now that they're genuine about what they do. So if you can, please support them. So hope you enjoyed that. Wee bit different. I'm going to be back on in about half an hour because another movie I want to talk about. About 20 minutes or so, I'll bounce back on again. I want to talk about another werewolf movie. So until then, keep it creepy, keep it horrific.